What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 18 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. The Pirates, they find themselves tied up with Philadelphia 1-1 here in the wild card in 2025. Well, Philadelphia won Game 1 against Paul Skeens. Pittsburgh won Game 2 behind the arm of Jared Jones. So, Game 3 of the rubber match here on the mound will be Quinn Priester. Yes, first-year manager Stephen Vogt is sending the young Quinn Priester up against the veteran Aaron Nola. So, Philadelphia, who is known to pop off with power in their bats, well, hopefully the young Quinn Priester can get it done. So take a look here. Priester versus Nola, Game 3 of the wild card. Take a look at Priester on the season. 15-7 with 188 innings pitched, a .464 ERA, a .145 WHIP, 16% K rate, 9% walk rate. He struck out 133 batters in those 188 innings pitched. He did start 32 games. So Stott leads things off, 2-2 count. That's a dribbler back to Quinn. Quinn sets, fires over to first in time for out number 1. So one down now here in the first. Take a look at the Phillies lineup. You got Stott at second, Bohm's at third, Harper's at first, Turner's at short, batting fourth, Marsh is in left, Castellanos is DHing, Hayward's in right, Rojas is in center, and JT Realmuto is behind the plate catching. Alec Bohm up, and he grounds that one to Gio Urshela. Urshela fires quickly in time, underhand scooped by Brent Rooker. So there's 2 outs now here in the top of the first inning now. As up will come the dangerous Bryce Harper. 19th pitch of the inning is a strikeout there. First punch out of the game here for Quinn Priester. And on now to the bottom half of the first. Aaron Nola is on the mound. 32 starts, 11-9 for Aaron. 214 innings pitched, a .310 ERA, a .118 WHIP, 162 punch-outs, an 18% K rate, and a 6% walk rate. So K rate down a little bit there for Nola, as Jared Kelenic leads off with a single to left field, getting right down in front of Brandon Marsh. So the first man is on the board here. Up comes Gio Urshela, who will put that on the ground. That one won't bleed in. Bryson Stott, Gold Glove play right there. Robs a single. Next batter up, Brian Reynolds strikes out swinging. He has struggled mightily this postseason, only batting .125. Brent Rooker up, and Rooker takes the outside cutter. Backhanded by Turner over to first, backhanded by Harper, and that's going to be in time to end the first. So runner straight in scoring position. On now the top of second as Trey Turner leads things off. That's going to be a slider right there for the punch-out. Back-to-back punch-outs now for Quinn Priester. Up comes Brandon Marsh, who's homered in this series. And that's going to be a liner to left, caught by McCutchen. It's a left fielder on left fielder crime right there for the 2 outfielders. Now up comes Nick Castellanos, and Castellanos pops this one up. That's foul ground right there. Rooker's underneath. He will make the catch for out number 3. That's a 1-2-3 second here for the Quinn Priester. Now up comes Edward Olivares. Olivares drives that one to dead left field. That one's high, it's deep, and it is out of here. A solo shot for Edward Olivares, 393 to left. 99 mile an hour is that exit velo, and that's kind of what Aaron Nola struggles with. He has the stuff, he has that dirty off-speed pitching, but sometimes he just tends to leave something just a little too much over the middle, and Edward Olivares, he got all of that when he took advantage of a mistake there by the former All-Star Aaron Nola. Now find the home run. Up comes Endy Rodriguez. Rodriguez swings to the fastball there. 92 high on that one. So that's the second punch out of the game for Nola. Up comes Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen will swing through that one. That one gets away from JT. McCutchen to first. Throw to first. Offline. And Bryce Harper has to get off the bag to make that one before that ends up in the outfield. So a throwing error on JT. Runner safe at first. Next up will be Austin Martin. Martin to dead right field. That one's back. That one is going to be gone right there. Austin Martin, a 2-run shot. Second home run of the inning here off of Aaron Nola. And the Pirates jumped out to an early 3-0 lead. Pittsburgh loves Martin. Yes, they do love Austin Martin here in the city of Pittsburgh. Absolutely love that right there for Pittsburgh. All right, now next comes Sung Chae Chang. That's going to be hit to left. That's going to get down. And these are the kind of innings Aaron Nola has where the wheels will just fall off mid-inning. But you got to take advantage of it when they do, because when he's locked in, he is one of the most unhittable pitchers in the league. And there you go. Kelenic grounds to Turner, who goes to stop, back to Harper. And that's kind of what he does. He gets out of jams. So 3-0 Pirates lead here. And Jason Hayward going to get the first hit of the game for Philadelphia, as that's kind of going to trickle into right field for a lead-off single. So Hayward's on first for Johan Rojas, who strikes out at the high circle change. So off-speed pitch above the zone gets the young center fielder to chase. JT up, and JT deposits that one into right field. Right in front of Edward Olivares. Going to be Hayward going to third. Throw will not be in time. And Jason Hayward takes care of a defensive blunder there. Bryson Stott up now with 1 out, and that's a strikeout on the high fastball. So Priester is limiting damage here after back-to-back hits in the inning. Alec Bohm up, and Bohm strikes out. So back-to-back punch-outs here following the back-to-back singles. Gio Urshela up now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. That's a grounder up the middle, fielded by Turner. Throw on the run. That's going to be in time as they throw at the slowest moving shortstop in the entire league. Yeah, Gio, you're too slow, dude. Get faster. Brian Reynolds up 0 for 1 on the day. He strikes out. Drop third strike. JT goes to first with it in time for out number 2. That's going to be the fourth punch out of the game now for Aaron Nola. We have Brent Rooker up, and Rooker, he's going to be issued the free pass there. Dirty knuckle curve. Did not get Rooker to chase on that one. So runner on first now with 2 away here for Edward Olivares, who has homered once this game. That one, though, will be caught by Brandon Marsh in left field. And that will put an end to the inning. On now, top of the fourth, Bryce Harper leads things off. That one's hit to right field. That one's high. That one will be off the face of the wall in right field. Olivares gets it. He's going to get it to the cutoff man. Harper has himself a leadoff double, just missing that home run by a couple of feet. So runner on second now for Trey Turner, who drives that to left field. McCutchen ranges over. He's going to settle underneath of it, make the catch, throw to third. Will be a little offline, but that's caught by the cutoff man. So runner's on second now with 1 away here for Brandon Marsh, who sends that one into the gap. That's going to get down. That's going to score Harper with ease from second. Kelenic gets to it as quickly as possible. Marsh running second. He's heading for third. Throw will be in time. There you go. Outfield assist. Gun him down there. Jared Kelenic and the relay man team up. Nick Castellanos up, and Castellanos slaps that one to right. That's going to get down, and that would have scored Marsh if Marsh they put it second there. Castellanos heading to second. He's going to head first, slide in there safely. So runners in scoring position now with 2 away here, top of the fourth inning. Jason Hayward, who's 1 for 1 a day, he gets all of that one. Deep to right and gone. Jason Hayward ties this ball game at 3. His first home run of the postseason. 419 to right, 111 is that exit velo. He got all of that one. Jason Hayward, the former Atlanta Brave, the former St. Louis Cardinal, Dodger, Cub, whatever he's been. Yeah, he ties this game up here. Now, Johan Rojas lightly slaps that one to left. Caught by McCutchen. The inning's finally over. Rodriguez leads off the fourth. That one flared to Harper, who fields it, steps on the bag himself, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 down now here in the fourth inning. As up will come the 7-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen, who's 0 for 1 on the day. McCutchen will strike out the knuckle curve below the zone there for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning, as Nola has 5 punch-ups on the day. Up will be Austin Martin, who's homeward, and Martin strikes out on the sinker inside. Late defensive swing there from Austin doesn't work out in his favor. JT Realmuto up, and JT slaps that one to left. That's going to be over the head of Andrew McCutchen. That's going to one-hop off the wall. Surprised that wasn't a ground rule double. And that's going to be a leadoff double nonetheless for JT Realmuto. Bryson Stott up, and Stott, he's going to fly that one to right. Edward Olivares settling underneath. He's going to make the catch. JT's tagging for third. Throw from Olivares will not be in time. That's going to be a sac fly, advancing JT to third base. Alec Boehm now, and Boehm slaps that to right. That one's going to get down. JT will score. And Alec Boehm has himself an RBI single here in the top of the 5th inning. And the Phillies take their first lead of the game. Bryce Harper up, and Harper gets it deep to center. That's back. Kelenic leaping. Doesn't matter. That one's out of here. Bryce Harper, his second home run of the postseason. 415 to dead center. 103 is that exit velo. Bryce Harper did not miss that one. Quinn Priester, he has fallen apart here in this inning. I mean, he was fine through 4, but the 5th inning has gone by the wayside for Quinn. A fly out from Trey Turner to the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen. There's 2 outs now here in the inning for Brendan Marsh, who's 1 for 2. Marsh, dribbler. That's under the glove of Rooker. Edward Olivares cuts it off, and right before it gets to the corner, Marsh dive head first in time. He's got himself a 2-out double, and the inning continues here for the Phillies. Castellanos flies that to right field. Olivares coming in, making the catch, and the 5th was not for Quinn Priester. Aaron Nola comes out with a 3-run lead. We're going to have Sung-Chae Chang. He's going to send that one to right field for a solo shot to lead off the 5th. His first home run of the postseason. 380 to right. 98 is that exit velo there. So Chang just took advantage of a bad pitch there by Aaron and deposits that one into the right field bleachers. So the Phillies' lead is down to 2 runs now. Can Pittsburgh get a rally going here? Because you don't want to wait till the 7th or 8th inning to start a rally going. You want to try and get those runs back now here in the 5th and 6th. Next batter up, Jarred Kelenic, who lines out to Trey Turner. An unfortunate at-bat there for Jarred Kelenic. So now with 1 out in the inning, Gio Urshela up. Urshela will flare that one to right field. In comes Hayward, who will make the catch for out number 2. So there's 2 outs now here in the inning following the leadoff home run. And up will come Brian Reynolds, who is 0 for 2. Chopper to Turner. Turner fields it over to first in time, and Reynolds 0 for 3 on the day. Out of the pen, here comes Hector Neris. Priester's day is done after a disastrous 5th. 1 game, 1 inning, and he struck out 1 of his 3 batters. So Neris coming in to try and just do some relief work here in the 6th. First batter up, Jason Hayward lines out to the first baseman Brent Rooker for out number 1. So 1 down now here for Johan Rojas, who sends that one to right center. Olivares giving chase, making the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning as JT's up 2 for 2 on the day. That one knocked down by Chang. That's going to be an infield single there for JT Realmuto. He's 3 for 3 on the day. So base hit there for JT as up will come Bryson Stott, who's 0 for 3. Make that 0 for 4 for the Philadelphia second baseman, as that's an infield pop-up. Fielded by Rodriguez to end the inning. So runner left straight at first as Brent Rooker leads off the 6th here. Nola's still out there, and Rooker's going to lead off the 6th here with a single. So leadoff single here for Pittsburgh as Rooker is standing on first. Up now comes Edward Olivares, who strikes out in the circle change below the zone for out number 1. 7th punch out of the game here for Aaron. Now Andy Rodriguez, infield pop-up on that one. That's going to drift to shallow left. Turner has it nonetheless. That's going to be 2 quick outs following the leadoff single. So Nola locking it down here in this 6th after the leadoff base hit. Up will come Andrew McCutchen, who will strike out on the low fastball. And that's going to end the 6th there, stranding Rooker at first. So the Pirates find themselves down 2-0 here going to the top of the 7th. Ground ball, that's going to be to Austin Martin. Martin goes to first with it in time for out number 1. So 1 down now here for Bryce Harper. Harper drives that one to right field. Olivares leaping. That one's off the top of the wall. Kelenic's going to field that one off the hops. And Harper has himself a 1-out double here in the top of the 7th inning. That's his 2nd double of the ball game here. Turner 0 for 3. He's going to send that to left. That one's falling fast. Gets down by McCutchen, who misplays it. Harper's rounding third. Heading home. Harper will score from second on the botched bloop hit there by Trey Turner. And the Phillies' lead is back up to 3. Out of the pen, here comes Bailey Falter, the former Philadelphia Philly. 2 games, 2 innings, a 13.5 ERA, a 40% K rate. Righties and lefties both batting a crisp 400 against Bailey Falter. Brandon Marsh will strike out there. So you have the lefty Falter against the lefty Marsh, and he takes advantage of that one. Nick Castellanos sends that to left. McCutchen, bad jump, makes the catch nonetheless, and that will end the 7th inning. Out of the pen comes former Pittsburgh Pirates closer David Bednar. He was traded for Mick Abel a previous season. 1 game, 1 inning, a 33% K rate there for David here. As up will come Austin Martin, who puts that one on the ground. That one's to Turner. Turner goes to first with it in time, as Harper makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 out now here, top of the 7th inning, as we will have now the 9-hole hitter Sung-Chae Chang up, and Chang drives that one to center. But unfortunately, Rojas underneath will make the catch for out number 2. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 7th inning. As up will come Jared Kelenic, who will strike out on the 12-6 curveball. That's going to be a 1-2-3 7th here. On now, top of the 8th, as Jason Hayward, who's 2 for 3, is due up. Hayward flies that one to left field. Underneath is McCutchen, who will make the catch for out number 1. So 1 out now here, top of the 8th inning. And out of the pen comes Craig Kimbrell. So Kimbrell here so far in the postseason, 1 game, 1 inning. That's it. No hits allowed, no ERA, no average, nothing. The 3-time reliever of the year, he'll take on Johan Rojas, who will drive that one to left center field. McCutchen gets on his high horse, will make the catch there. The old man still has some legs on him from time to time in the field. So there you go for out number 2. JT's up, and JT gets a hold of that one. JT delivers, and this is now a 4-run ball game. Second deck home run there for JT Realmuto off of his former teammate. So JT, his first home run of the postseason. First run allowed by Craig Kimbrell. You hate to see that if you're Craig in this situation. You're late in your career. You're having a decent postseason. Now you're taking on Bryson Stott, who goes down looking, and Stott 0 for 5 on the day. Yeah, he's had an even worse postseason. Bellotti making his postseason debut here in 2025. He had a sub-1 ERA during the regular season. First batter, Gio Urshela, actually gets a base knock here. Top of the 8th inning, a leadoff single for Gio Urshela. Now comes Brian Reynolds, who grounds that one into left field. Back-to-back singles from the 2 players that are struggling in this postseason. All right, now comes Rooker. Rooker will deliver. Ground ball to Bohm, who goes to Stott, who goes to Harper, and a around the horn double play there. 5-4-3 on the putout. We have Olivares, who watches strike 3 go by, and Andrew Bellotti gets himself out of a jam in this one. Forrest Whitley, the closer of Pittsburgh, he's out here to kind of just stop the bleeding, prevent Philadelphia from scoring any runs here in this 9th inning. 63 games for Whitley. He was very well used during the 2025 season. He got a lot of his use, definitely a bulk relief pitcher right here in 2025. First bat up flies out to right. Harper pops this one up. Rodriguez mask is off. He's foul territory nonetheless. Makes the catch as he drifts back fair. That's out number 2. 2 quick outs here for Philadelphia. As now will be Trey Turner, who's 1 for 4 and 1 for 5 on the day. Strikes out on the splitter inside. And on now the bottom half of the 9th. And out comes Orion Kerkering. 1 game, 1 inning. 3 punch-outs for Kerkering so far in this postseason. Orion here has been dominant, to say the least, as Philadelphia trying to shut down with a 4-run lead. Andy Rodriguez leads off the inning with a strikeout there. So 1 quick out here for Kerkering. And now following Rodriguez will be Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 3 on the day. Drives that one to right field. That one will be caught for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here for Orion Kerkering, and the Pirates down to their last out here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final strike now. Austin Martin will strike out swinging Kerkering. Sends Philadelphia back to the NLDS here as he strikes out Andrew McCutchen. He gets a bunch of players out right there. So Kerkering does his job out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. He preserves the 4-run lead for Philadelphia. And Philadelphia, they take this by a final score of 8-4. And they win the series 2-1. Harper, player of the game here, 3 for 5, the home run, 2 doubles. Nola, 6 strong innings pitched, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 earned runs. Priester gets the loss. The Pirates have been eliminated by Philadelphia. You hate to see that, though. But next episode will be the off-season, so definitely stay tuned for episode 19, guys, as we look to make some off-season moves going for the